how does the United States debt affect all of us, especially with terms of like the affordability crisis in pricing and inflation? So the United States government has borrowed about $39 trillion to do all of the things that it does because the US government loves to borrow money to do stuff, to provide services, to give stimulus payments to people, to provide tax cuts, whatever it is, the US government loves to borrow money. Now, when that happens, because the United States government has basically an unlimited amount of borrowing ability, because the US is the world's reserve currency, it pushes up interest rates. Problem number one, okay, where there's high interest rates in the society and the US government keeps borrowing, it's going to keep pushing them up because the government keeps borrowing money from private sources. It has to get that money from somewhere. The second thing is when the US government borrows endless amounts of cash or injects the stimulus, people might think, hey, that's great, that's awesome. And I understand for individual people, extra cash can really be a positive thing. However, when that happens, that causes inflation. If you look back during the COVID period, the US government gave away tons of money to people in the United States. And eventually, right after that, we saw a huge amount of inflation. We still most likely have that occurring. And because the US government is deeply attached to borrowing money as a way to garner votes and make people happy, and Americans are addicted to government subsidies and government support in various ways. I'm talking private individuals. I'm talking people that need the assistance. I'm talking businesses. I'm talking large corporations. The government is so heavily involved in terms of its spending programs that the people of the United States don't even realize how intertwined it is. But all those factors work together to create upward pressure on pricing, to create pressure on interest rates, to create inflationary pressure. And if it were removed, it would cause a lot of challenges for people and businesses because people have not adapted societally to living without that government subsidy or stimulus in many cases. I'm glad you're here. Let me know what questions you have.